recording. So yeah, it's
Sorry.
all right.
I need
I'll
my.
start it here and then go into the intro. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Ramblings of Harry Potter. Thanks for choosing to lose several minutes of your life right now. I'm your host Marcy /RG.
I'm your co-host Axel.
And I am your third host, Mia. And I think that should tell you how much power I have by how I'm ranked in this.
Yeah. um. I don't know. Transition. All right. I don't know. So where do we start off?
I gotta find my not the prep work. It's like the transitions
Oh
thing.
yeah, the
Okay.
transitions. Yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling that up.
This is such a bad start.
I'll fix it all in post. This part will be saved as a separate clip or something. I don't know.
All right, fair.
So.
Just put them both, the non-edited and edited.
Oh yeah, true. So pa- no, yeah, we're supposed to start off with like a personal story about power or something.
Okay.
All right, RG, you go first. Your host.
All right, fine. Okay. So I guess a story I have about power would be informational power. As this one time Isaac asked me how to use this one program to build something. So since I well, more like it's more expert power because I'm more familiar with that program, so I was able to teach him how to use it, So yeah, I guess I don't know. So I guess I'm sort of an expert in that program, and yeah, and I don't know. This feels so weird. So forced to like, oh yeah. I helped my friend out, and then yeah, I slayed.
All right, Axel, what about you? What is your story?
All right, so you guys know the iOS update that added like iMessage reactions, and you could add like special effects to your messages and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so my sister, she had a referent power, right? Because she was older than me, and when I was younger at the time, I knew older sister must obey, and also she's good at everything. And so she convinced me that in order to get the new iOS update, I had to pray to the iPhone gods in order to get the
Oh yeah,
update.
this story.
Yeah.
What a classic.
Funny, I did it and then
Interesting.
I cried because it didn't happen. Yeah, it was
Um,
rough
I can't.
times.
Wait, what?
Alright, go ahead. I said
Oh,
rough times.
I I can't think of any stories I have about power. Mostly because I have terrible memory, but I am the self-proclaimed psychologist of the group, so I think I hold expert power. People tend to come to me for their problems or when they want to learn about psychology or their mental health. Um, it's not really a story, but I think I do hold expert power because a lot of people come to me when it comes to like mental health or mental illness because that's something I'm really knowledgeable in, and I guess I give out the wisdom and advice.
Wise person. Alright, cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm taking it down.
Yeah, all right. So not to get into what we're about the Harry Potter chapter we're talking about, it would be chapter 16, which is I forgot the chapter name,
It
but
is
like
near the end of the
It's
story.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
Chamber of Secrets. No, that's the one after it. Hang on, let me pull out my book.
Yeah, same. Let me pull out my book as well out of
I
my
have it, like right
bag.
to me.
Yeah,
Hang on, give me a moment.
we'll
Chapter
reintroduce this
16.
section.
Yeah.
Chapter 16 is the Chamber of Secrets. I was right!
Oh my. Wait, but they don't even go into the chamber.
No, it's
no.
before they go in. They're planning to.
I mean, I guess.
Let me go to the end of the chapter. I think they entered the chamber, right?
It's the build up.
Oh yeah, the build up. Oh yeah, it ends when Harry opens up the Chamber of Secrets.
And that's why it's called the Chamber of Secrets chapter.
Oh my gosh, it's the name!
Oh my god.
They said the name of the book.
Oh my god, it really is a Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets!
RG, that pause made me think
Well,
that you're
Harry
making
Potter, I
an
guess we'll have
emotion
to.
or making like a face.
Well, Harry Potter, we'll have to enter the Chamber of Secrets.
Wow, my favorite line in Harry Potter is when Harry said, This really is a Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets!"
Oh gosh.
Alright, so
To the section.
yeah, to the section and
Well.
recapping.
Alright, so
You have 30 seconds.
Axel, you
Yeah.
go first.
you go first. You're host.
Why do I have to go first? You go
Because you're the
first.
host.
Because
God.
it would make sense.
Okay, who has the
Because
who
you
has the
introduce
timer
yourself
up?
first.
Fine.
Who wants to use the timer?
Axel, you use the timer.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Alright, 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so Ginny gets taken into the Chamber of Secrets, causing a school-wide panic, forcing the teachers to put everyone on the train back home the next day. The teachers then decide that Lockhart is the best suited to go into the chamber, but then he tries to flee the school. But Harry and Ron stop him because a little because a little after they know where the chamber is, they find they find out where the chamber is, and
You're
they
over.
force Lockhart in there. Yeah, there
You're
you go.
done.
Alright, I'll go next.
You cheater.
Wait. I can't time myself. Hold on. Give me a sec. Need to rearrange my Windows
Here,
10.
I'll time you. Okay,
No, I can time myself.
it's fine.
3, 2, 1. Ginny.
Yeah, you're already messing yourself up already.
One more time. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ginny gets taken into the Chamber of Secrets, and the school advisors are thinking about sending all students home. And then they send Gilderoy Lockhart down to the Chamber of Secrets. Harry and Ron catch Lockhart trying to run from the school, and they force Gilderoy to go down with them. Harry and Ron figured out that Myrtle is the one who died in the entrance of the chamber, and Harry speaks Parseltongue in order to open the entrance. Lockhart reveals that he is a fake and wiped the memories of the actual people he posed as, and he tries to wipe the duo's memory. The wand backfires, and Lockhart loses his memory. No! So close.
Well, closer than I got.
It hit,
Okay.
the timer hit at the wand backfires.
Dang.
Alright,
Okay.
Mia, it's your turn.
My turn. Okay, who wants to time me?
Axel, you have the timer.
I am the Time Lord. Doctor Who.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
After Ginny is taken into the Chamber of Secrets, Harry and Ron learn what a portal is to the chamber. We find out that Moaning Myrtle was killed by the monster from the chamber, and Harry plans to use Parseltongue to open the chamber. The teachers decide to make Gilderoy Lockhart go down into the chamber, and Harry and Ron decide to bring him, but they learn that Gilderoy is a fraud and cannot help them. And he tries to wipe their memory, but the spell fails, and he gets his memory wiped instead. Harry makes Ron stay with Lockhart as he goes into the chamber.
5, 4, 3, 5 seconds.
I finished.
Ahead. Wow.
Oh.
you're
Wow, the first one
only
that
took it.
finished.
Only one who
Look,
finished.
look at me. I'm better than all of you. I'm smarter. I'm stronger. I'm better. I am better. Okay,
All right, we're having a lot of fun with this.
we really
Yeah.
are.
Hmm. And
All
now,
right.
and now it's time for power. Yeah, power. Good ol'
Good
Good
old
old power.
power.
We opened with power, and now it's time to talk about power in like the friggin' story. Oh,
Calm down.
almost sweared there.
You
So,
can't say It makes people think you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you
oh,
can't say
Stop saying
Ira.
What?
Nothing bad ever happens to
Ira.
the Kennedys.
Okay. So,
All right.
power in Harry Potter.
Switching
Yeah,
into
we got
power.
3 characters to talk about and kinds of
All
power
right.
they use.
Who are our 3 characters?
Well, I put down Harry, Lockhart, and McGonagall, and I think that's
No,
what we
wait,
all
I did
put.
too.
Wait, no, we should wait, no, we should do each of us should do a character. So it should be like, oh, I chose Harry, and then you talk about
Okay,
Harry.
well, who do you guys want to analyze?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I'll talk about Harry.
Haha, you chose the.
God, I
you
get the
chose the main.
boring
You chose
main
the main character. Loser.
character.
I choose Lockhart.
I guess I'll do McGonagall.
Yeah, because you're the last one, Axel.
The youngest.
Yeah, this is discrimination against you, Axel.
This is this is this is tomfoolery.
The chicanery. Absolute chicanery. You were supposed to put the Better Call Saul intro instead. Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Power.
Power, yeah. So Harry, he got informational power because he knows where the Chamber of Secrets is at. So he finds Lockhart. Well, he overheard that Lockhart was gonna get sent into the Chamber of Secrets because the teachers were like, "Yo, you know what the chamber is like. You get over there. Go save that child or something." And then Lockhart was like, "Yeah, screw that. I'm gonna get out of here." But then Harry and Ron catch him, and then they force him to go with them because like he's a teacher and all. So but Lockhart doesn't know, but Harry and Ron does. So they were like, yeah, come on, come with us. So yeah, that's basically what happened, and
Okay,
Harry
Grandpa, time to
uses.
go to bed.
Wait, what?
Hey, Grandpa.
Okay, Grandpa, time to go to bed. Time to go to bed.
Okay, Grandpa, time for you to go fight the basilisk in the Chamber of Secrets.
On you go, Lockhart. Just
Alright.
give you a little push, and let's see, character using power. Yeah.
I think that another character that used power in chapter in chapter
In chapter.
16!
Yeah,
in chapter 16 um is Professor McGonagall. She uses legitimate power as the headmaster of um as the headmaster of my mind is blank.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Yeah,
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Yeah.
Gryffindor.
Yeah, it's the off cousin of Gryffindor.
McGonagall uses legitimate power when she forces Lockhart to enter the chamber to save Ginny. And yeah.
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 Yeah. Just
The character I chose to analyze for my power is Gilderoy Lockhart. Because, of course, like half of this chapter happens because of him.
pretty much.
Lockhart uses referent power. And the way he uses that is Ron and Harry ask him for help when they need to go into the chambers because not only do they overhear the teachers, but because Lockhart is so famous for his books about him, going on all these crazy adventures that they figure, hey, since Lockhart knows what he's doing, we should ask him for help because he's clearly going to help us. But we all know that he is a fraud. He
Yep.
lied.
What a liar.
He, he is a complete liar
He bamboozled
and
everyone.
the absolute bamboozler.
For
So
real.
he was using referent power because Harry and Ron believed that he knew what he was doing and that he would be the one to help them. But no, they catch him trying to run away because he's a coward.
Big old coward boy. Can't even do anything right, Mr. Lockhart.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Yeah, and that kind of leads into
Into our lecture.
Yeah.
Arena.
our friggin' passage that we have to
Oh,
talk about.
do you want me to choose this?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to flip to a random passage in chapter 16. Don't ask me how that works. It just does. Ooh, this is a good one. You want to hear what I found?
Sure.
Fine.
My dear boy, do use your common sense. My books wouldn't have sold half as well if people didn't think I'd done all those things. No one wants to read about some ugly old Armenian warlock, even if he did save a village from werewolves.
Oh wow,
What a
looks
nice passage.
Oh, what a nice passage. It's not like we chose that already.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's such an
Completely
insult.
unscripted.
Yeah. Hey, okay.
I improvised
okay, you guys,
that.
This is the meta podcast, all right?
Yeah.
I just closed my eyes and happened to fall on that.
Have conveniently happened to
Conveniently,
stumble
we all
upon the
have
page
the
in
same
which
patch.
where we
all have
wrote
the
it
same
down.
It's not like
So-
we have a Google Doc.
Yeah.
This is all unscripted.
Yeah,
Completely.
So what is this telling us?
loosely script.
Okay. So it's telling us that Harry and Ron meet with Lockhart after the teachers order him to go into the Chamber of Secrets because he's so experienced. But Lockhart reveals that he's just a big old liar because everything he said about himself is not true. He lied by using plagiarism.
That's
Good
what I was
old
gonna say.
plagiarism.
Yeah, but plagiarism without proof of plagiarism because he mind wiped everyone.
The source is that he made it up.
My source is that I made it up.
Yeah.
All right, Axel. Did you want to give any insight for this?
Are we going section by section?
Yeah, we're on allegory now.
Alright. My allegory is that Lockhart gets pushed to his absolute, finally breaks his facade that he is, of course, fake, and, like, everything about him is a lie, except for the fact that he's famous. But his
I
fame,
finally found you, faker.
his fame
You're
is
the
based
fake
on
hedgehog
a
around
lie.
here.
Yeah, throughout the entire story, Lockhart boasts about all of the stuff that he supposedly did from his books, and how he could do better than any other person if he was given the chance. This way that J.K. Rowling, the way that she writes the personality of Lockhart from the beginning, shows us that he could be hiding something from the start of the book when we're introduced to him. That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, just he got his
I
he finally got his chance and he just ran away.
I actually didn't pick up on the fact that he could have been hiding something at the start of the book. I actually didn't even pick up on that whatsoever.
Oh. Yeah, I just kind of have like the thing where famous people are bad kind of mindset.
You're not exactly wrong.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, let's just.
Let's go on
Well,
off
we're gonna
topic.
ignore that.
Go off topic.
Marcy, what did you write down for allegory?
Oh, allegory. Lockhart used lies to make himself seem better than what he was. This greatly inflated his ego to the annoyance of nearly everyone around him, leading to him revealing his true colors when being ordered to go into the Chamber of Secrets. So instead of heroically going down into the chamber to save Ginny, like he would have said it himself to be, if he would have told the story later on, but he instead tries, but he reveals his true colors to Harry and Ron by revealing that he is like a cowardly liar that uses lies to make himself feel better. And yeah, Lockhart's a liar and a coward.
He really is.
He is.
Now
For
the way
real.
Y'all
Now,
got
the
ones
way-
in chat.
okay.
The
Now,
silence
the way-
hurt.
I'm
Sorry.
trying to talk.
Wow, Axel, how could you?
Let me talk, bro. Okay. So what I wrote down was that Lockhart has been lying this whole time and has used the stories of others to boost his ego and popularity. When he says no one wants to read about some ugly old Armenian warlock, it is telling us that he has no self-worth and has used the achievements of others to give himself some sort of pride. He has nothing to be proud of in his life, and if anything, Lockhart is a coward and is trying to run away instead of trying to use his power for good.
Yeah,
Yep.
big ol' liar man.
He
Yeah,
He has
it's just
both
like,
low self-esteem and he's both very prideful of himself.
yeah.
He uses that high esteem, the big ol' confidence to hide all the low self-esteem he has about himself.
So, does this remind you guys of yourself at all?
I mean, kinda. Just like
A
using,
little bit.
kinda,
like
just using lies to
exaggerating
hide some aspects of myself from others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at you, family. Hiding away who
No
I
shade
really
thrown
am.
No shade thrown there. Holy.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was younger, I used to like be like embarrassed that I would spend all of my weekends playing video games. So sometimes I would like say, "Oh, I went out," even though I didn't go out. I'd be like, "Oh, I just went to a restaurant," even though I just was playing Minecraft in a corner. But yeah, that's literally it.
I do not see myself relating to Lockhart
Honestly, fair.
whatsoever.
Honestly, fair.
First of all, I'm not a narcissist. I don't. I mean, writing wise, I have to inspire my stuff off of something, but I don't steal, and I certainly wouldn't lobotomize people.
For real. At least give some credit. Like, I steal
would
stuff
give
from others, but like at least I give credit.
At least I give credit. At least I don't lobotomize people and just steal their stuff, being like, "Oh, hey, I wrote this," or "This totally happened to me."
Yeah.
So, I do not see myself reflecting on Lockhart whatsoever.
Honest
Just no.
commitments.
Yeah, commitments. Like, how would we change ourselves because of the sort of how we relate ourselves
Reflection.
how we relate ourselves to that sort of
Lockhart.
it's that sort of aspect of Lockhart.
Well,
My commitment was that like not after reading the book when I was like in 4th, 5th grade, but like after a little bit I noticed that like no one cares. Like no one will care if you went to a restaurant on the weekend. No one will care if you spent your entire weekend playing video games. So like I'm like, alright.
Yeah, it's like your
No
life.
point.
Live it the way you want it to be.
yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
That's honestly very based.
Based and red pilled.
I I really just said based on this. It just means awesome.
This entire podcast has an identity crisis.
We don't know what we want to be.
Yeah, we don't know if we want to be serious or just want to put memes everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. We're teenagers. We don't know whatever's going on inside. I know that for sure. Yeah.
That's all we know for sure.
I guess.
I don't have a commitment to anything. Do you, Marcy?
Yeah. Let me see what I put down. I put down that yeah, working to trust others to accept me who I really am instead of the sort of aspect of myself that I project to them, but like I don't wanna.
I keep knocking over my drink.
I don't want to show to my family that I'm like this. I'm just like the quiet one that doesn't want to be there all the time. And that's exactly who I want it. And that's exactly who I am around them. And that's fine until like I move out. So that's fine. I could just push it under the rug and don't have to worry about it until like I graduate and move out.
Sound too healthy, but okay.
We're teenagers. Of course we're not healthy.
Yeah.
Honestly fair.
Yeah, that is very true. I don't have any sort of commitment, so I guess we're moving on to our final part of blessing a character.
Yep.
Let's bless a character.
I decided to bless Ginny because I feel awful for how she's just kind of thrown away and how Tom Riddle manipulated her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it just part of it is because one, I just hate how J.K. Rowling literally had nothing to do with her. So she's just like, I'm gonna put her.
Pushes her off to the side.
She's just
literally.
she's just a plot device.
Yeah.
She is a plot device, but I feel bad for how she put her trust in Tom, and he just manipulated her so he could use her as bait.
Yeah, Tom
and
haha no you.
And I think it was relatable for people who put their trust in the wrong person and were backstabbed by them. Because I'm sure I do kind of relate to that. So that's another reason why I chose to bless her.
Oh my gosh, toxic relationships, just like Lloyd and Harumi and Ninjago! Oh my god, it all comes back to Ninjago.
No.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, alright. So for me, I'd say I'd bless Hermione for like also being written out of the story because like she found out what was going on, but then she got petrified.
I'm noticing a theme here.
Again, another character that was just like set aside for a plot device.
Yep. And I get.
Alright. Well,
I don't know how exactly this could extend out to like the real world. Like, I don't know.
Being thrown away for your purpose.
I get.
Actually,
yeah, that makes sense.
I
Just
guess.
like,
sure.
Oh my gosh, I did this thing. I did this thing. I could be useful, and then just out of the story. But the thing you made, yeah, that's useful. But we won't need you anymore.
Alright, well, I bless Professor McGonagall because honestly, if she didn't call out Lockhart for all of his experiences with quotes, then there's a really good chance that Lockhart wouldn't have like been what's it called? What's the word?
Caught?
No, not caught, but like revealed, exposed.
It's the same thing.
I guess, but like I wanted a better word.
Fair enough.
Yeah, his secrets he would have never been exposed like that. So Lockhart would have just like stood in the sidelines and waited for some other professor to go into the Chamber of Secrets, and then he would have just criticized the person who went in and said like, "Oh, I could do way better." No.
You know what? That is true.
Yeah. Ginny probably would have died.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
would have.
If it weren't for McGonagall to be like, "Hey, go down."
That is true. All right.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty much it.
That's the
that is
podcast.
that is all.
It outro.
Outro.
All right,
Outro.
yeah. Okay, outro time.
Oh my god, this podcast is like 25 minutes long.
Yeah, it is.
You'll
Let me
need to
check the.
cut it down.
It's 30 minutes long.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to edit that. So,
Yeah, we have
yeah,
to edit it
thanks, thank you. Well, probably the only one watching right now is who would watch this is Mr. Roach. So, yeah, thanks for listening to us. Thanks for wasting your time here. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I was your
thank you
host,
for
Marcy.
listening to us ramble.
Yeah.
I'm your
Oh yeah,
co-host,
we
Axel.
never even put in the rambles and the transitions that we wrote. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been your host, Marcy.
I'm your co-host, Axel.
And I'm your third host, Mia.
And you could find me at some biofan and some SBF on Instagram.
Go follow Little Millie 2007. I post art.
You can subscribe to me on YouTube at It's Axolotl. And that's it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks for
Alright,
wasting your
goodbye.
time. Thanks.
We'll-
Bye.